So I just got done watching Dragon Ball Daima. Okay, live stream, live reaction. This episode was amazing. Not only did it start off rip with the most intense action I've seen in a minute. Like it was just non-stop Super Saiyan 4 versus Goma. This shit was amazing. Okay. This episode gave us everything we needed. I don't care if we didn't get the answers and the conclusions. I know a lot of people will be mad. And then this episode also gave us a couple more noteworthy things for the people who care about the continuity so much and they're confused. Not even care about they're confused about the continuity. For those people, there's a lot of stuff in this episode that will confuse them even more. Being Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Okay, because he called it, not only did he call it Super Saiyan 4, he called that shit Super Saiyan 4, but Vegeta asked him, he said, were you training, did you have this form, did you keep this shit a secret from me too? That's what he said, did you keep this shit a secret from me too? Goku said, I didn't know if it would work, but I was training since we fought Buu. Implying that he's been trying to get Super Saiyan 4 since they fought Buu. I just passed it. My bad. Like it's hard to find, the exact spot doing it like this. 'Cause I can't play the video. I'm gonna get copyrighted. But nonetheless, Goku said that. You seen the episode. We all seen it. So it's crazy that Goku can just do that. Apparently on his own. He's just like a bargain sale of Super Saiyans. They gave us that old line again. He said, Buu's really strong, so I trained a lot after fighting him. Okay? And it's crazy, man. Like, so Goku not only can he do that at will, but it's been written to be a part of his character. So we can see this form in later parts of Dragon Ball in the manga too. Yes, when people see Dragon Ball, like the manga, when they see the manga finally do Super Saiyan 4, they will not be able to hide behind the excuse of it being a separate continuity and separate timelines or a what if history similar to the past movies and it's non-canon. You cannot say that any longer about Dragon Ball Daima when it finally happens in the manga, because this apparently is a form they can just do. Broly, it might even fit perfect for him to be able to do that. He's using that power. Goku didn't explain what he meant by I've been training to try to do it and I wasn't sure if it would work. I've been training to do it. We don't know what he meant by that. But other than the fact that he's been trying to get Super Saiyan 4. Because Vegeta asked him, it's right here. Oh, can I get there? Can I go backwards? Okay, yeah, you were keeping that transformation a secret from me. Goku like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. Look at the face he's making. Like, yeah, nigga, blah, blah, blah. You still on that shit? That's what he said too, bro. You still on that, bro? Come on, bro. The Vegeta mad though. You understand that he just worried about the fight still. Like, Goku was in Daima world longer than him. The fight don't even matter no more. Like, the fight's over. He had fun. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta still hung up on that shit. Okay? So Super Saiyan 4 being a real thing too. And then the fact that Vegeta is kind of still feeling the same way about 3 that I thought he felt the way, we all had, it was our headcanon kind of, but it made perfect sense that Vegeta would not use Super Saiyan 3 because Kakarot already used it and hid it from him, and it's like, fuck it, I don't need that. I can get powerful without that. That's the thought process, right? We're kind of this sentence right here, this interaction right here kind of validated that line of thinking. Okay, Vegeta right here, he said it out of his own mouth. Like, he didn't really say anything. He was kind of stuttering, like, nigga, Super Saiyan 3, that was Ultra Vegeta 1. That nigga said that was Ultra Vegeta 1. Like, Goku said, nigga, what the fuck is that? And he just flew away. He didn't really care. He just flew away. Said, nigga, what is that? What is Ultra Vegeta 1? Whatever. So he let him have that shit. I jokingly said, what if Ultra Vegeta 1 is actually the first form for Ultra Instinct? Because Ultra Instinct has no hair, it has no eyebrows too, right? So what if that line was a reference to Ultra Instinct? Because Ultra Instinct has no eyebrows and it's called Ultra, right? So Vegeta's doing his own thing. Ultra Vegeta 1. What if Ultra Ego was a response to not Ultra Instinct but to Super Saiyan 4? Who knows, right? So that you can go any way with that. I like how Neva was talking to Dende and them. Like, I know a lot of people will be angry at the fact that these scenes aren't more fleshed out, because they could be. They could be. And Dragon Ball has done it in the past. Listen, I know you like to defend Daima. I defend Daima too, but let's keep it real. Dragon Ball is not a stranger to the more fleshed out and drawn out scenes and things being more poetic and thematic and all that. You know, it's not a stranger to that. But we didn't get that in Daima. We got the Cliff Note version of that, and it's still fine. The main point is being hammered home. Okay, we're not getting the other things around it to flesh it out and make it more impactful. It still has the impact it needs, because this is a small series, and if you're looking at it within that framing, it works fine. Okay, you don't need to even cry and complain about the shit you're not getting, the lack thereof. You don't need to complain about that. Okay, at least for me, I enjoy all this shit. Like I said, if you didn't, I'm not gonna be disrespectful in this video, but if you didn't hear what I said to the Daima haters, then you should watch my video talking about the Daima haters. Okay, the message to all Daima haters. Go watch that video. I made this shit loud and clear. But I digress. So, yeah, Piccolo, Dende, they still got shit to do in the outside world. I like it. The fact that Goku, with the Kamehameha that he did, can I go back to it without fucking the video up? The Kamehameha that he did, when he pushed this nigga Goma through the demon worlds, the fact that I saw it coming. I saw that shit coming. Oh, that was a clean shot. I'm gonna have to get a screenshot of that later for my next video. I'm gonna have a more polished video that's not out of a live stream, and I'll have that screenshot in there for y'all. Boom, right there. But the fact that Goku pushed this nigga out of all of the demon worlds, okay? Everybody's cheering him on as per usual for Goku. He pushed him out of all of the demon worlds, shattered each world, had the water from planet Namek, from the original Namek, pouring out that bitch, looking like an asshole leaking. He left that bitch, he left the demon world looking like an asshole leaking. Okay? That shit like an asshole leaking. Busted wide open. Okay? He busted that asshole wide open, left a clean hole in this nigga too. Asshole everything included. Okay? He put a hole in a nigga, but it wasn't enough. Somebody need to put Kendrick Lamar over this shit, because it wasn't enough. It's not enough. Okay? But it's not enough. Piccolo tried to hit him in the back of the head. It failed. I thought he would do it successfully. But out of our greatest expectations, out of nowhere, the one to do it was Majin Ku. I just passed that. There you go, with the book. He hit him in the back of the head with the book. Ku did it. Okay? Ku did it. Ku became the Supreme Demon Lord, surprisingly. And they put Goma and Nahara, his brother, what's his name? Degesu. They put Degesu and Goma inside of a jar. It looks like some sort of vase or some shit. They put him inside of a vase, and the move that they used to put him inside was similar to a Mafuba style move. I think that the confirmation for that being similar to Mafuba was Goku looking at that shit as curiously as he did. And it was the same type of move. So that's a Mafuba type of move. Maybe Master Roshi learned that shit from a demon. Inadvertently. Maybe that's a demon technique. Who knows? Maybe the Mafuba is magic and not ki. Maybe that's the confirmation right there, that the Mafuba is not a ki technique, but it's magic. And that's why it doesn't matter. Maybe ki is magic in some way, shape, or form. In some, roundabout way. Ki and magic are the same thing. It's just about how you implement it and how you use it. Maybe it's the same thing. Okay? So Goku's going through this whole thing with the Mafuba. I hope my stream didn't conk out. On my side, it says the stream might have left out. I hope it didn't, because I'm trying to record a video live. But Goku looks at this thing. He ponders about it. I think this is kind of showing us, like, yeah, he's seen this before, but he's not going to say that, right? Goku's an idiot. He's not going to say that. Okay? Majin Ku became the Supreme Demon King, like I said earlier. He appointed her as his vice supreme demon king. And I like the fact that they're showing you how good natured he is. He's putting everybody, like, you want to be a minister? You could be a minister. You're a minister, and you're a minister, and you're a minister, and Glorio's a minister. He's appointing everybody a minister. So like, I think this is setting it up for like a second visit to the demon world. Okay, his perfect assignments, because he is perfect. Okay, he's more perfect than Cell. I think Ku is more perfect than Cell, hands down. Okay. Even Nevasil, he's actually looking good at the fucking job. Piccolo didn't even object. Okay. So now this is the thing right here. This Magite. Okay, I don't know what, I forgot what Pansy called it exactly. There you go, Magilite, the Magilite. It's obviously some demon Magi, Majin. It's a demon ore, some demon crystal. Hence the light part of the name, right? It's obviously some type of demon crystal that she just gave to her. And what I was saying earlier is there's a lot of things that happen in this episode. Super Saiyan 4 being confirmed as a form that Goku can just do and that he was training to achieve is one of them. But this right here, this small plot point, and then the fact that Bulma bought a bunch of those fucking bugs at the store later. She bought a bunch of the bugs. She found out they help her skin. I knew she was going to have something to do with those bugs, by the way. I've been saying it since the beginning. It wasn't there for no reason. Bulma's in the fucking demon world. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they weren't going to make that a thing. So the fact that she was interested in the bugs and she bought them all, I feel like those two things, her getting the Magilite, right? Those stones, those crystals, and her getting these bugs, those are two things that people won't be able to wrap their head around as far as the continuity goes. They're going to be trying to comprehend this shit and saying, oh, well, then how come she didn't have those bugs in Dragon Ball Super and she's still using the Dragon Balls? And how come she didn't have the Magilite in Dragon Ball Super? Is that the stuff she used for the time machine? But it's green in here, and the time machine, the crystals she used was blue, and she found them in the earth. People are going to have so many questions. They're going to start bitching and complaining. It doesn't matter, okay? Toriyama does not give a fuck, and he is gone now, so he can't give a fuck any less than he already was, okay? You got to deal with it. The people who are writing Dragon Ball are going to have to deal with this too. They're going to have to include all of the things that we've just seen now and make it make sense for it to have been in the world the entire time with Dragon Ball going forward. So for the fact that Bulma was using the Dragon Balls to make herself younger and, fix little small de-aging effects, I said that wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? So she's using to fix her little blemishes and all that. That's what she uses the Dragon Balls for. It's also to keep them out of the hands of evil people. So Bulma's looking good as hell. She looking bad as fuck. Maybe because she's eating the bugs from the demon realm, and she's also making wishes to stay young. Who fucking knows? Like, Super didn't say the opposite. They didn't mention that. So people are going to try to wrap their head around that, and they're going to fail to do so because you can't. Okay, this is just what's happening. Toriyama didn't care. He never did. He's not going to care now. These forms that are existing now, Super Saiyan 4, we know it's official. Okay, I think that's all I can say from this video. I just watched the episode. This is a live stream. I'm gonna chop this video up. You probably won't even tell. You probably won't even notice until I'm saying this right now. But hey, if you watch this whole video, not the live stream, but if you watch the video part of this video, hey, sub up, man. Give me a sub, subscribe. I'm out.